pop up. So now that I've stated all the lessons, now let's pick each one and digest them. Are you ready? Good. The first one, people who completely commit themselves to success seem to get lucky in life. The first rule, the first lesson I learned from 10 times rule is that it's about commitment. It's about persistence. Because people who completely commit themselves to success, they are those that become successful. If you are not completely committed to your success, trust me, you are not going to get it. It doesn't matter whether it's your marriage. If you want happy marriage, you have to be completely committed to it. If you want financial abundance, completely commit to it. Another word for commitment is persistent. What is commitment or what is persistent? Continuing firmly in an opinion or course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. Whatever it is that is important, when you start to do, guess what? There will be difficulties. Many people quit. But people who are committed, they will never quit. They will never quit. And if you continue to commit to that goal you really want, guess what? You'll be tested. But if you continue, inshallah, you will see success at the end. So the first lesson I learned from this book, that people who completely commit themselves to success seem to get lucky in life. So if you want to be lucky in life, you need to learn how to commit. It doesn't matter whatever it is, you must learn how to commit. Commitment is very, very important. People who are not committed to anything, they cannot achieve anything in life. Everything you want in life, it takes commitment. And I love this second quote, that the harder I work, the luckier I become. That was one very successful man. People say he's lucky. He said yes, because the harder I work, the luckier I become. When you are lazy, you cannot be lucky. You cannot be lucky being lazy. I don't know what is it in your heart God has put in your heart. But if you achieve it, it's commitment. It's persistent. I was reading the Quran, I got to a point that Satan is a persistent rebel. I said, who is a persistent rebel? Somebody who continues firmly in an opinion or course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. When Satan wants to destroy your life, he will persist you. He will follow you. Even if it will take him 30 years, he will do that. Our problem is that when we start something and there's some little difficulty, you see us looking for so many reasons to quit. Now, when you quit that thing and pick another one, are you saying there will not be difficulty? There will. You will quit that one too. So before you realize, you start quitting in life. You start something 70%, you quit. You take another thing 30%, you quit. In fact, if you want to succeed in life, stop quitting. Yes, there are certain things you must quit. Like certain things are there, they are not worth your time. They are not your passion. Somebody is trying to put them on you. You can quit those things. But something you really say you love to do, this is something you say you want. It's not somebody who said you should go for it. You said, this is what I want to do. Then it takes commitment. And commitment, what separates you from others, what shows you are committed is when the difficulties start coming, when opposition starts coming. I know a lot of people, I want to have a happy marriage. They don't know they will be tested. Until you are committed, you will never see beyond the difficulties. Whatever you are doing, trust me, there will be difficulties, there will be challenges. And it is only those who are committed that will see it through, that will go through. And once you go through, guess what? The other side is success. And it's not only about you. If you're able to commit to pass through something, all your young ones will be able to do that. All the young ones. If you're a mother who is lazy, you are teaching your daughter to be lazy. If you are a mother who easily quit, you are teaching your children how to easily quit. Any woman who is able to survive, your child will survive. Any man who easily gives up, who is lazy, who is doing so many things that are not necessary. You are teaching your son to do the same. So commitment is not even only about you. There are a lot of people that depends on you. In fact, always finish what you started. In fact, that's the attitude I'm encouraging everybody to develop. Finish what you started. Whether it's from drink, when you buy a drink, finish it. Whether it's writing a book, finish it. Whether it's reading a book, finish it. I've never started a book I don't finish. Whatever it is you've started, finish it. Until maybe that thing is not worthy. That one, I surrender to you. But aside from that, if you know this thing, God is pleased with it, you are okay with that, it will serve your family, it will serve your society, finish it. Finish the things you start. And the only way to be able to finish the thing you start is to learn to say no. Learn how to say no to other stupid activity. Because anytime you start something that is very important, other activities will come. Guess what? You have only 24 hours. So if you are doing this, before you realize you wasted a lot of time. So I would love to do it, but not now. Let me finish with this one. Because if I don't finish with this one and I pick this one, it's going to affect this one. So I'm sorry, I'll not be able to do this. Finish things you start. So the first lesson I learned from this book, the 10 times rule, that people who completely, I love that, people who completely commit themselves to success are those who succeed. And that the harder I work, the luckier I get. So if you want to be lucky, you must learn how to work harder. If you want success, you must commit to it. If you are very average, if you are very lazy towards success, you won't get it. You just get the scratch. It's very important. So let's go to the second lesson I learned from this book, 10 times.